Hello, my favorite people and fellow gamers. I'm Burrow Stark, and we're back with our next episode of 7 Days to Die, Darkness Falls. So, don't let the title mislead you. That ain't no clickbait. How big can you make a base? We're gonna sort of start to put that to the test. Obviously, I'm not in creative mode, so I can't just spawn 10,000 blocks and have 10,000 blocks. But you know what I can do? I can craft 10 fucking thousand blocks. What's up? I have been going crazy. I farmed, I don't know, 500,000 stone offline. I've been saving it up for a while now. This is supposed to be a surprise video for y'all. I've also been crafting thousands and thousands and thousands of electrical parts. We are going to create energy cells. We're going to overcharge every one of them. Let me give you guys an idea of like how many blocks I actually have. When I say 10,000 blocks, I was not joking with y'all. I probably have 10,000 now, and I already went and slapped almost 2,000 down just to build the basic frame for the base. Just the basic frame of the base. This one's busy. This one's busy. This one's busy. This one's not doing anything. That one going. This one's almost done. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I have a lot of building blocks ready. Like I said, I've already slapped 2,000 down. We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4,000 with us. Yeah, we'll take more than that. We'll take whatever this has to offer. Probably closer to 5,000 blocks with us. I highly doubt this is going to be enough to finish doing what we're doing. Where you at, doggo? Come on. That's like a regular wolf. I almost feel bad. That's a regular ass wolf. I should really get these. Oh shit. I do not feel like dealing with her shit. Alright, I think she died before she screamed. I think we're good. I do not feel like dealing with her shit right now. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna cancel the blocks here. We'll start, here. There we go. Let's get the energy cells going. Then we're going to take the blocks over and... we're gonna... let's see, what else do I need for energy cells? I need titanium. I went and farmed a crap ton of that. Is it enough? I don't know. Look at the steel, y'all. I've got steel for fucking days. 1,000, 2,000. I've got over 10,000 steel, I'm guessing. That's also for the base. Titanium. Overcharged uranium. And electrical parts. We'll leave those 200 there. We need a few hundred for, you know, screwing around with. Energy cells. How many can we actually make? 1,200. Oh, that's times 20. Is that really going to craft as many as I think? That is going to craft 24,000. Okay. We're going to be good to go for a long while. We'll overcharge every one of those. I think it takes 1 enriched uranium per overcharged bullet. Or maybe it's 1 per 20. Let's see. So 1 per 10. So we'll need 2,400 uranium. We'll be set. Yep, yep. That'll work. That will work. We got our blocks on us. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,200. We'll take 5,200 blocks over, and this is not going to be a long episode. I am not going to sit and torture you guys with hours of me doing building. And instead of doing an edited video like I kind of wanted to do, I decided I'm just going to kind of show what's going on, give you guys a quick breakdown. Gosh damn it, why is my phone doing this? Give me 1 second, y'all. There we go. Do 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 do. My phone's acting like a bitch. Hells, what's good, bro? Hey, man, all good, bro. That's shit. I know you going back and watch the vids. You know I appreciate you, man. It's good to see your name up in chat nonetheless, though, brother. Real good to see your name up in chat. Hope you're doing well. You're about to see a massive building when you come back and watch this video. Well, we aren't going to get a lot done in this video. This video, like I said, is just going to be a 20-30 minute video showing you guys a little bit about what I'm doing and what's going on. And then I will build off camera and come back and air another video as I continue to build. This might even be like a 3-part thing here. And in the meantime, in the background, I'm constantly knocking out those missions to open up the end game. So here is just the frame for the base. It is gonna be fucking massive. I used over 2,000 blocks just to create what you see there. I plan on having like 3 garage door entrances, maybe 4. It is gonna be massive. I don't know. This is gonna be really fucking big when it's all said and done. This doesn't even do it justice, I feel like. Oop. 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 Don't crash the helicopter. I'm not a big fan of the idea of living in the wasteland when it comes to the weather. One thing I really like about the forest is how nice it is. But I mean, look at this, y'all. This is gonna be so flippin' big. We might even extend it out 10 or 15 blocks more out this way. I haven't decided yet. But I want it to be like stupid big. I feel you on the tired, bro. I slammed out just shy of 60 hours last week. I got a feeling I'm going to try to slam out another 60 this week because I really need the money right now. Working my butt off. I really need the money, though. So I feel you on the tired. And since I'm a surveyor, I be walking for miles sometimes, and today is one of those days. Between my crew guy and myself, we had to dig I don't know how many freaking holes, and that poor dude dug more holes than I did, I imagine. But yeah, I feel you on the tired, brother. We ain't no spring chickens anymore either, so you maybe you are. Maybe you're still a spring chicken. No. I've known you too long for you to be a spring chicken. Though, I'm old as shit and I know it. I'm old enough to sit and build massive bases like this and spend 5-6 hours straight doing nothing but farming stone and doing stuff like that. No offense to young people, but that's not a young person's game. I have met a few young people that are grinders and whatnot, but us older cats, we like to do stupid stuff like this that take up huge chunks of our lives. I'm not much of an instant gratification person when it comes to games. Used to be. Used to catch me playing all the CODs. Hell, there was a point in time where I almost went to championships for Halo. Halo 3 was such a good game. Halo 3, Halo 4. Halo 2 was a great game too, though. What am I saying? Those are fucking phenomenal games. Yeah, we're going to wipe out these blocks so fucking quick. Just the floor alone, I would imagine it's got to be 1, 2, 3. I think it's 4 per rung. There's at least 12 rungs down. Yeah, 48 by probably 30 something wide. We're going to use a few thousand blocks just on the floor. And that's just the floor of the first level. I don't know how many floors we're actually going to do. I was almost thinking about just doing one floor. Oh shit. Look at this crew. Let's get their attention. I don't know why she didn't go down a little quicker. Drop it like flies. We are going to mine a... Holy shit. We're going to mine a bunch more titanium. We're going to turn this whole base into a... Well, not the whole base titanium. Oh my gosh. I mean, it cakes so much titanium. Get back. I'll make sure Big Boy didn't explode. You're going to turn the whole front of the base into titanium for sure. But titanium takes a hell of a lot more resources than iron and stuff like that. 44? Still young, but something changed the last 5. Man, I feel you, bro. I'll be 42 here in the next few weeks. And the last 2 years or so, mainly the last year, I'd say, I'm really starting to feel my age. Really starting to feel my age now. Somebody shot something at me. Holy shit. Son of a bitch. $28 levels, and I have nothing to really spend them on. We clear? I think we're clear. Alright, get back to doing what I was doing. Laying down massive amounts of concrete. Yeah, this floor by itself is going to be a few thousand pieces. So, like, the general layout and plan, just so you guys have a good general idea real quick, is 3/4 of this is going to be garage. I want to build almost every car that's available in the game. So I want the Dodge Charger. I've already got, what, 4, 5, 6 vehicles, something like that back at the base, not counting the airplane, the 2 helicopters, the gyrocopter. Those are all going to be parked on top of the garage. But I want to build almost every vehicle the game has to offer, and this mod is loaded with vehicles. I mean, I think I seen like 20 some vehicles, and I want to own every one of them. So I think what the game plan and generally will be to build everything this way. Set up a garage door either side, a ramp on either side right there. Come on, doggo, what are you doing? Build a ramp on either side coming up. Start building back, and then just continue building back a little bit further, because a huge chunk up to about here is probably going to be all workspace. I've got, 8-10 benches I want to slap down. I got, 8 forges. I've got, 7 or 8. I won't need a majority of this stuff now. I mean, there won't be a crap ton of work left, but I want a, huge chunk to be work area. And then I want the rest to be all garage. So this is going to be fucking massive. And again, this is going to be a short episode because I'm not going to make y'all suffer through this. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. It's, age really does do it to you. And by the way, I'm really glad to hear that you still got your job, man. I know they're still closing the doors, it sounds like, but good news, good shit. I'm glad they're still keeping you busy or still working. Hopefully, in the meantime, you found something else to kind of subsidize it when it does end. You're in a much shittier area than I am. Not shitty, I shouldn't say it like that. Your areas, I'd love to be in your area. For work-wise, I'm fairly out in the country, but I'm like in between a lot of cities. And as much as I hate city life and city work, like, really the better paying jobs are in the city. I mean, I could even go as far as like driving over to Chicago if I wanted to every day and working a Chicago job. Chicago jobs pay up the ass. There's a lot of people that live here in Michigan and work in Chicago because Chicago pays really, really well. And then you can come to Michigan and live for, well, fairly cheap. Housing is no longer cheap, but to be honest with you, I'm not a renter, I'm a buyer anyways, and I'm just about to pay off my first home. As soon as this one's paid off, I'll be able to start figuring out what I'm doing next. I want to build my dream barn dominium, but I don't know if that's going to happen. There's 500 right there. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. I'm not so sure I want to stay in this exact area or what I want to do. I mean, I'm never going to go too far away because I got my family, and I like staying near the family. My old man ain't got a crap ton of time left on this earth, and I definitely want to stick around and be able to spend time with him, hang out with him. I enjoy my kids being able to see my dad and all that kind of good stuff. So if you're willing to build your own house, housing isn't stupid expensive. I mean, it's still expensive, but renting anything right now is fucking ridiculous. And yes, even buying houses, the prices went up drastically, but not near as much as rentals. If I was still a young man, I don't know what I would do. I'll be honest. The price of rentals, I don't know how you young people are doing it. Unless you're getting out of college and you're setting up, you got a real good career set up. Which, if I could say anything, don't skip out on the trades. If I could have went to trade school instead of college, I absolutely would have. Or at least if I would have got my license in survey while I was in college, that would have been a lot more effective than what I have now. I went for business management, and I didn't really go for business management to for a specific career. I ran my own detail company for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years, something like that, until COVID hit. COVID really took a hit on me. And then I closed my doors and decided, you know what, it's time to just work for the man. Survey seemed like a very interesting field. I get to fly drones. Damn it. I enjoy being outside, working all that good stuff, so survey work's pretty awesome if anybody's interested and they like working outdoors, and you can make good money doing survey. You make better money being in the office for survey and having your PSA. I believe that's what they call it, PSA, professional survey, PSL. I don't know, something like that. I'm lucky to be in the field. I am. It kicks my butt every day. Some days I come home wishing I didn't do it. Wasn't my career, but I don't think anybody works a job that every now and again they don't come home and just be like, Be nice to be doing something different. But it was always my dream to fly drones for work. I owned my own drone company for 2 years before the drone regulations went in. About the time they were trying to create drone regulations, the FAA sent me a mail threatening to shut my business down and fine me 10 grand if I didn't cease and desist and adhere by the new rules they put in. Well, the new rules they had put in was for me to get a full-on pilot's license. A $12,000 pilot's license to keep running my little bitty drone company. So I decided not to do it, and then here I am 10, 12, 15 years later. I got an actual drone license now that they've come out with that, and that's what I do half the time for work because I fly LiDAR. I used to just do things like quinceañeras and weddings and stuff like that. It was really awesome work. Wow, look at all this. Look at all this room to do exercises, everyone. I don't blame you. I don't like driving that far from work. I get it. If you already own your own land and property, I get why you'd want to stay. It sucks, man. I mean, a position like that, you would think that there would be plenty of work. That you wouldn't have to branch out, or do anything else or have to move. But unfortunately, sometimes the area we stay in doesn't always accommodate. I don't think I want this any wider. I got plenty of room to pull a vehicle in and park it. I can park tons of vehicles side by side. I don't need to go any wider. If anything, I might go back a wee bit more. I mean, I know that's huge, but the whole point of this build was to be stupid big. 1, 2, 3, and place. Alright, there we go. At least one more row out for now. Was that too many? Nope. Man, this is going to be so massive, y'all. When I started... Oh, damn it. I went too many. When I was starting to plan this project, I almost got discouraged once I realized, like, how many materials I was going to actually need. Because I was looking back on, like, when I had built my other base. And the fact that my other base, which is quite large, don't get me wrong, that took a few thousand blocks to build. I'm like, an ambitious project like this is going to take... every bit of 10,000 blocks. Then I was like, fuck it. What else do I got to do with my life? I don't want the series to end yet. I'd like to, do a few more episodes, do some cool, unique shit before this series ends. I mean, I might just keep building on this thing and keep building on it. And, I doubt I'll be able to set any kind of record or anything. I mean, one of my games I had played for years and years on end. This only has, a few months into it. Figure day 76 at 1 hour days. I've only got, roughly speaking, a little bit over. I just seen an article today that 1 hour game day is not actually 1 hour. The way the game clock works, it doesn't use decimal points. So you end up with like a 68-minute day. So I'd have to guesstimate I'm at, like 78 to 80 hours into the game right now, which is really not that much compared to some of my old game files. So wouldn't it be cool to like get 100,000 blocks going and craft like a skyscraper or something? One thing I do plan on doing is I'm going to build almost like castle-like corners on this, to where there's going to be towers on all 4 corners. So that's going to be unique. All right, and now we can go 2 more blocks out this way. Or at least 1 more block out. I don't need them spaced that close together, by the way. But I've got it set up to where they could tear down 3/4 of those pillars, and I'd probably still be fine. That's cool you got your granddad's old house, though, bro. This is going to be a boring episode. I do apologize, y'all. Like I said, it won't be long. I just want to kind of demonstrate what I got going and what we're going to end up doing. And, ugh. Good thing for this machine. Titanium auger is awesome. This thing is beast. I don't know why I keep doing that when all I had to do was like come over here and pivot this way and I could have just kept building out, but it is what it is. There's the general gist, y'all. That is the general gist right there. Sure I'm not gonna fall off this thing. We'll just do a first layer right now on both sides because I might do like windows throughout and all that good stuff. I might have to go craft a few thousand windows. Hold on. Let's see how long this thing is. So we got 500. My estimate was 40-some, 48, I think that's what I estimated. I was close, 45 long. That's not counting any of that, obviously. That is pretty flippin' long. We're going to have a garage door entrance here and here. We're going to have to put pillars throughout the center. There's no way the ceiling is going to support itself. Your great-grandfather built it? That's funny. You got behind watching it on 2 different devices. That's cool your great-granddad built that house and now you're staying in it. I can see, man. That would be hard to leave. That would be really hard to leave. Are we going to do windows throughout this place? Do I want to? I mean, I've got the concrete blocks. Maybe if I'm going to do windows, I do... Is that tall enough for a garage? Why do I feel like that's not tall enough? It's 3 blocks tall. How tall is my other garage? 4 blocks? That would make it uneven with that roof, and I don't like that. Could always raise this roof up 1. Or this could just be 1 taller. I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter. I honestly don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, though. Because like I said, I gotta have pillars throughout this thing. I won't need a crap ton, but I am definitely going to need pillars throughout it. So when you pull in, I just do pillars throughout the center every now and again. I could probably do a pretty massive roof. I don't want the whole place littered with pillars, though. I want to be able to pull vehicles in and out and have like lots of room to drive around in here and whatnot. I could do 2 sets of pillars. I would love to see if I could do 1 set of pillars all the way down, like every, I don't know, 8, 10 blocks. So if this is 45 blocks long, I divide it up every, you know, 15 blocks. I could just do 3 pillars, but that seems like, I think 15 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I feel like that could be, ugh. That's an awfully big area. Gosh damn, how wide is this place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33 blocks wide. So that'd be a little bit over 15 this way. If I did a block every 15 this way, I might be able to get away with that. Now, hold on. Am I doing my math correctly? I know 15 goes into 45 3 times. But let me think about this. 4, 5, 6. I'd have to do it on the 15th block. Not 15 in between, first off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So technically I'd only have 2 pillars up in the entire area in the center that way. 15 in this way, 15 in that way. I'd only be 2 pillars supporting the inner workings of this. It'd be 1 at 15 and 1 at 30. I don't want to do an odd amount. I want everything to mathematically work out. I could change that to 50 and do one every 10 blocks. But then I'm still like, you know, 15 blocks from a wall this way no matter what I do. But at least I'm supported 10 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a pretty good size area without a pillar. I think I'm going to do it every 10 blocks. I could do a skinnier pillar. I think the big ones will look better. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 5 more blocks out that way to make this all look even. I do want everything to look even. I'm just starting to doubt if it's tall enough. That's what she said. Every pillar only goes out 7? I thought that's not for concrete, though. That's for wood. I believe wood only goes out 7, right? Ooh. Gosh, I sure hope not. It's going to really change my design. I'm going to Google it. I am going to Google it. Phase 2 die. Structure limit on buildings. Concrete. How far will concrete reach? Seven from a support block, so you're correct there, which gives me 14, and I'll be 16 from a support. Oh, that's not cool. So I'm too wide. I could do a set like right here. That gives me plenty of room to pull cars in still. And then right here. That would keep things from ever going 7. Except for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'd be good to go there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Um. Huh. In my face. That was in my face because I literally said, no, that's not right. And you were 1,000% correct. I don't know what to do with this. I'm already questioning the roof. The roof's too low. I don't like that. It'd be easier to... Oh, that's all fucking... That's all level 1 steel up there. I mean, I could just put another layer on top of it and say, fuck it. I want the roof 1 layer higher than that. I don't want 3 blocks. I want 4 blocks for a roof. My taller vehicle's got to fit in here without... Okay, let's go grab a vehicle and see. Maybe I'm putting extra work on myself and I don't need to. Let's go grab my tallest vehicle, which is going to be the 4x4. I think the Hummer's just under the size of the 4x4. You got good memory for this game. I can tell you have a crap ton of hours into this game. Unfortunately, I got the memory of a goldfish. I've definitely got thousands of hours in, but my memory is dog shit. I'll be honest, y'all. I spent too many years smoking the Chiba. I don't do it anymore, but I spent a lot of years doing it. And you can say whatever you want about it, but you can never convince me that it does not just destroy the utter shit out of your memory. Oh, that was bad flying. Alright. Let's go downstairs and grab the truck. Let's take the big helicopter. We haven't flown that in a while. And it's technically faster than the little one, too. We got plenty of room to land it now. I don't think I have a turbo on this thing or a supercharger either. I should put one. Let's get it off to one side or the other here. There we go. Alright, oh, pick 'em up truck. I mean, that's plenty enough room. I could go with the 3 high ceiling. It's gonna look kind of packed in here, but they'll save me from having to redesign. Man, but the original on PS4 is what I played the most, bro. So I feel you on that. Like, I love the original for PS4. Now, here's the question. I can build it here, and that's going to be a bigger, what did we say, 9? So if it's 33, I should technically go in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, that lines up perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that even? It is. 12. And then that should be another 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 11 into this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 into this block. Put it down. And then 11. Yes, okay. So we're going to do it lined up with this. Bammo. We're going to remove those center ones. Man, I'm glad we discussed the support status before this came too far. I feel like those are so in the way when I'm driving my vehicles in and out. They're not gonna be, but I feel like they are. almost move them in one more just so I give myself more room on the outside edges because I don't need the room in the center. Whatever. It'll still look good. I think on that side I'll do a single entrance in, and on this side I'll do 2 entrances in. Alright, and then we're going to extend the base out just a little bit more, which means we're probably going to need one more set of supports down there. Because it's got to be even. I can't do all this work and have it not be even. $33 divided by 11 is, but you're thinking of, there's a mathematical equation, it's called the fence post equation. And what it says is that there's always one less for the supports than there is for the filler. So there's 11 gaps, so there's 3 11 gaps, 11, 11, 11, but then there's only 2 supports. So it's like any fence, you know, will either have 1 extra support or 1 less support. So when you think about it, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 supports, and we'll have 1, 2, 3 gaps. I think it's called the fence post. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, please, by all means. Being a sciencey guy, I want to know what it's called. Maybe it's not called the fence post equation. It's called, oh gosh, damn it. What is it called? In fact, it's probably not called the fence post equation. I'm just not the brightest, apparently. Yeah, that'll work out. Let me see. Let me drive my truck around here. Oh yeah. We'll drive up and down the center here. Do I really want to do an exit and entrance on this side? I mean, I do, because I don't want to just be having to come in and out that side. But my whole workstation's going to be over here. I mean, I guess if I have... I don't know how I want this to look. Gosh darn it, there's so much work into it. I don't want to make a mistake now. I got to come up with a smart decision now. There's plenty enough garage space. I can park tons of these vehicles along there. I could probably park all 20 vehicles down there back and forth, no problem. I can fit both helicopters up top. I don't know. Well, that's supporting, isn't it? That is definitely supporting. And here's the 4th. I gotta make sure to be smart enough to build from both sides, because if I try to extend it all the way out, I will get a collapse. Fucking snake down there hitting the base. Literal snake. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Let's chuck that over there. This entrance will be gotten rid of eventually. Yeah, this will work. This will work. I still don't like the ceiling height. Oh shit. Dummy. Dumbass. I do like lower ceilings for the lights, though. Yeah, 7 out from each pillar, giving us 14 span. Yep. But mathematically, I couldn't have got a 14 span to look the way this is going to look. I could have went a little bit wider on these, and it could have came over here 1 more click or 2 more clicks. But it'll look more copacetic this way, being even, I feel like. Copacetic, the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I am kind of tired, to be honest. Today kicked my ass. Similar to you, buddy, I am feeling tired today. I feel tired every work day. So we're getting old, bud. We are not no spring chickens anymore. Cool, y'all. I'm going to build a little bit more, and we're not going to keep this episode going too long. Like I said, I don't want to make the world's most boring episode here, but I think you guys will get a good general idea, and then when I come back, I'll come back to do like finishing touches and show you guys the next steps that I'm taking. Thought about actually making this an edited episode, like I said, right in the middle, just a random edited episode, but I decided against it. Even if it's fast forward and whatnot, it still doesn't make it interesting to sit and watch. So I figured this is gonna do things my way, and my way is the live way. I like these live vids. There we go. We got it framed out. Maybe we'll do one more floor right here above. And this will all be parking fucking garage. And then you'll walk up a set of stairs on either side of this going up. And that'll take you up to the work area. And then you can walk right out the back door of the work area onto the landing pads and all that good stuff. I don't know. I got some time to decide. Nothing has to be set in stone or concrete just yet. I mean, obviously it is all set in concrete, but I'm not doing anything to lock myself into anything right this second. I almost kept building out there. That little row would have just collapsed on me. I need to get up top there. And blow some of this in and then land the helicopter up here for now. Oh, shit. I wanted some stairs coming up. I think they can go up right here. Yeah, either side. I think that'll be the way to go with that. I don't know yet. Like I said, nice thing is, got plenty of time and make some decisions here. Yeah, we are going to burn through this concrete, though. I don't know if all 10,000 is going to be needed, but if not, then we're just going to expand it out and make it bigger. It has to be like... If this isn't one of the biggest one of the biggest, most ambitious build projects ever done in 7 Days to Die, then I'm just going to keep going till it is. That's my goal. To just make this ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It didn't collapse, and I built it from the wrong direction. Interesting. Oh, because it's only an 11 gap. Or is that 10? It's only a 10 gap. Oh, wait, it should have collapsed at 7, though, and it didn't. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It didn't collapse. Huh. Yeah, as I'm placing concrete. Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny, to be honest. Yeah, it's letting me place 8. Okay, but it says if I place one on top, that's no bueno. That'll collapse them all. Don't worry, game. I don't want to ruin my work. That should be plenty enough room to land my helicopter. Get it up out of the way. A lot of zombies out there. Again, the only complaint about the helicopters, as much as I love them, is I wish they had a strafe feature. It's a helicopter. How can it not strafe? There we go. Oh yeah, we're going to have so much room for landing helis. We're going to be able to land all the helis up on top of this bitch. And this episode's already almost an hour. We're going to get another few minutes in here, and then we're going to wrap up this episode at about an hour, I think. You know what? How about you guys help me decide? Should I have my main working area just subjected to like the centerpiece here, and then have a garage door come in here, and then have them parked all on the sides? Or should I do a second story just right here to right to that wall, up top here, and have that be my work area? Because I mean, I want to lay down 8, 10 benches. I want to lay down 8, 10 furnaces. I want to lay down, you know, 50, 60 boxes. I want to lay it down to where I'll never have to touch this base again. So y'all tell me your opinions. Let me know. Obviously you can do that live, but later on, if you're watching this video, I'm not going to make any decisions until I go back and read what other people have to say. Let me know what y'all think. I mean, this is supposed to be a super big, ambitious build, so let's make it a super big, ambitious build. I could even do a second story to this entire area if you guys think I should. Let me know what you're thinking. Well, you got no leg, Lieutenant Dan? Did y'all quit smacking the base? Oh, because I have a gap in the flooring right here. They're probably not all going to come towards the railing unless I'm in this room. So getting rid of this gap is going to fix that. It's my only way up right now, so. Look at that big boy. Damn it. I hear you down there. Your panties all in a bunch. The zombies don't like to be ignored. There we go. We just got to extend the back of the base out a little bit, and we'll be cooking with hot grease. I've got to finish getting solar, too, because I'm not gonna run a generator this whole base. Absolutely not. I will not. I will get solar going, and we will have stupid amounts of lights in this bitch. And I almost feel like a second story is necessary at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do another set of pillars. 2, 3, and 4. Listening to me repeat myself every time, you poor bastard. Now I feel sorry for you. Most people don't want to listen to me talk the first time, especially my children. And my best friend who I work with, I was giving him shit today. I'm like, you gotta be sick of your life. He's like, why is that? I'm like, you gotta fucking work with me every fucking day, and all I do is talk shit, belittle you. I mean, if you're gonna work with your best friend, it's not gonna be glorious. It's gonna be the exact opposite. That is a really cool feature of my job, though. They could easily put anybody on my crew that they want. And they put my best friend on my crew. And we're a decent enough... God damn it, I did it again. We're a decent enough size company that, like, there's plenty of crews. But we understand the risk of, like, working together. The fact that if we, didn't get our job done correctly, they could easily have us work with other people. So, we're both hard workers. We make sure that doesn't happen. Not imagine having to tolerate somebody else. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 8, 9, 10. We need 3 more blocks out. 1, 2, 3. That'll be our 10th. That will make everything even, I believe. I sure hope so, because if not, I'm kind of screwed. I know, they're down there smacking my base. I shouldn't let them do that. Stop hitting my base. Gosh damn it, how damaged is it? Look at that. Almost 400 some odd damage already. Can I repair it with this? I can. bones. That all the way back. Gosh damn, this base is fucking big. This thing is no fucking joke. I'm sure people have built bigger, though. I've always opted for smaller bases. I don't usually build supersized bases. When you get good at the game, you learn that the larger the base is, the harder it is to defend. But because of the way I have this built, they will always channel. They should always channel to that door or that bridge. Someone's jumped off. Oh, it's a demon. Fuck, she died so damn easy. Second toughest boss in the game. She died like it was nothing. Can't see the bag she dropped. I want that bag. It's an orange bag. Oh, wait, it's right there. That should be an orange bag. Yep, that's an orange bag. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I want to live on this side of town. I want to live on the rough side of town. Okay, this is going to drive me nuts. Got to get this out of here. Well, I think y'all got the general gist of what we got going. I don't think keeping the episode going much longer is going to do anything else for it. Yeah, succubus. There you go. Well, she is a type of demon, but yeah, you're right. That'd be a succubus. 2, 3. I did not build up high enough here. Speaking of which, let's take a quick look, because I still have not fought a Demon King, and I'm really bummed about that. What is this for? Radiateds. Let's see. Succubuses. Is this the succubus? Is the incubus challenge? I got 15 out of 50, and I got 10 out of 50 for the succubuses. And still 0 out of 10 for demon lords, which is blowing my mind. I mean, look at my game stage. How much higher can I get? I'm level 220. I mean, at this point, what can I even freaking put points into? I mean, yes, this stuff I realize, but I don't build bladed weapons, stuff like that. I'll just use them up, I guess. Oh, I was off one. Let's get this all framed in, and then we'll call it an episode. Done with that in 5 minutes. That all framed in, everyone? Is that everything? That is all framed in. I think I'll end up doing a set of stairs going up right here. That'll be 1 stair, 2 stair, 3 stair. Yeah, it's perfect. I could even technically do it here. so I don't do it too close to that. And then I think I will do a second story. I do want to wait and see what everybody says. Oh no, my chat thing closed. Can't even see what you're typing, buddy. How do I get that to come back? What the hell? No! What is going on? Why is it doing this to me? Doing it to me just to piss me off. That's why. We're almost all framed in. I cannot see what you're typing, buddy. I apologize. I'm sure I could just open a YouTube browser. Computer. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see it. Oh, you said eat and drink? Yeah. Eating and drinking's for the weak. No, the real truth is I didn't bring any food or water with me. I just came and just did my thing. But we'll go back to the base and we'll call it quits over there. Let me know what y'all think about the second story right here. And then saving all that for landing pad. That's plenty enough room for landing pad. Gosh, look at it. She's massive. I'm digging it. I think we have to do a second story. I gotta be honest. I really feel like I might have to do a second story. It's not massive enough. Even with the towers that I'm gonna put up on the side, they're gonna be circular shaped towers. Even with those on the side and whatnot, it's gonna add to the scale of it. But this thing needs to be stupid big. It's got to be so big that I question why I did it at the end. If I don't, then it's not big enough. Oh, shit. Look at that horrible flying. Holy shit, y'all. That was terrible. Here I am talking about being decent at flying, and I'm just doing terrible. Man, if they had a strap on these, it'd be so much easier. Yeah, I know. I'm making excuses, aren't I? I know that's what I'm doing. Won't have to land on this little bitty base anymore here soon. Ooh, look, all these have stopped. I don't even know if I need all that concrete. I might have enough with what I already crafted. So, you guys heard what I said. If it wasn't big enough, and I had a bunch of concrete left over, I was going to make it bigger. Well, that's a lot of concrete, so... And that's true. I could do a second base, or I could add some weird shit onto it. This game is a fun game, hells. Yeah, they should add that in. Now, I get... So, here's the deal. The helicopters are kind of based off of... this. The gyrocopter. They just changed a little bit of the mechanics. I understand they'd have to add a whole separate button set in, which is probably not easy to do as a modder. And because these are modded objects. You know, the regular base game doesn't have helis. If it did, it'd probably have strafe control, and then I'm willing to bet that the modder would definitely add it, because that dude is hellaciously good. Now, he just came out with an update for this that fixes a few problems, but it doesn't have any major changes to it, so I'm not going to be downloading the update with the risk of it changing my game. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take the risk of, having something crash or something go wrong. But we're going to keep the base. And, I mean, if he added a bunch of cool shit, I would definitely go through and do it. But he didn't. So, holy shit. Holy shit, y'all. That's... I don't even know where I can put all that. I'm going to put it in the metal box for now. Yeah, we still have a lot of concrete blocks. This is not ambitious enough. I need to make that base significantly bigger. I'm not sure which direction to go with bigger, but I want that one base to be so fucking massive that it's stupid. I might just do an entire second story altogether and do like, you know what? If I do an entire second story, a third of it can be dedicated to like all of this crafting stuff. Now, mind you, this isn't close to all my crafting stuff. I've got a ton more in the building box. I want to build like, 4 more of these, have, 6, 8 of the regular workbenches. I want to, have 4 or 5 of these going. Even if I'm not going to use it all, it would look really good. Maybe get rid of some of these advanced furnaces and build like 3 or 4 more of these. I have plenty of steel to do it. Plenty of titanium. Maybe I'll do 2/3 of it full living quarters. I wanted to build an actual like apartment complex with like bedrooms and living room and TV screen and like all that, and use carpet and use like, we have all of these cool cosmetics I could be using that I'm not using with the paint. Where's the paintbrush? The fuck is the paintbrush? Oh, right here. I'm stupid. I mean, look at all these options. We got red concrete, we got tile, we got wallpaper. And then, check this out. You can build awesome-ass modular objects. Like, tons of different furniture, tons of different shit. Couches and all sorts of broken... I don't want to build anything broken. Cool windows and shit. Arc shapes. Countertops. This mod brought a bunch of different appliances you can use. A working sink. Shit like that. Oh, those stairs are cool. So, I think I will do an entire second story. We have the materials to do it. Why not do a second story and have that entire second story, like, 1/3 of it dedicated to, like, actual building, and then 2/3 of it dedicated to, like, a huge apartment with, like I said, big screen TVs and couches and stuff like that. I will eat now, buddy. You're right. I need to eat. One more. There we go. I should be up to full with that. We're damn close. So I think that's the game plan, y'all. This will definitely be a 3-part episode. I'm going to build on my own, and then I'll come back and show you guys some progress. And we'll do another episode with, with the progress coming in. We're definitely going 2 stories on that big bitch. We've got to go 2 stories on it. I almost can't go 2 stories. It's not ambitious enough. It's not big enough. It's got, like I said, it's got to be so big that you guys question my own sanity of why I would do something that big. And I've got the material to do it, so... I mean, look at this shit, y'all. I got so much fucking concrete, I don't even know what to do with it all. Blocks on me alone, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. Yeah, I won't wipe out all the concrete, but we're going to use a majority of it. And I don't even have room in this box for all this concrete, do I? I absolutely do not. That's all right. Hey, y'all. This has been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's not our usual episode, but I wanted to do something different. And we did something different. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If not, bear with me. We got an episode or two more of this crap. In the meantime, I will be working my tail off every in-game day. In fact, something I got to do when I jump on tomorrow is go do my 4 allotted missions. And we're going to try to get to the end story of this and unlock the end story. Because outside of the end story, I'm running out of shit to do. I mean, I can go fire another nuke off. If you missed that, last episode I fired a nuke off. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it was a bit anticlimactic. It wasn't quite as cool as I thought it was going to be. So maybe we'll make like 5 or 6 nukes and we'll just like nuke the shit out of something. But hey y'all, thanks for joining. Hells, good chatting with you, buddy. Good seeing you. I hope work goes well for you tomorrow. I know you watch when you can, and I appreciate it. I'll be like sitting there during the workday sometimes, and I'll see your messages start coming across. I can tell you're sitting there watching it. So that's kind of cool. Anybody else that joins and watches any of my stuff, I really appreciate y'all. If you really like my stuff, like and subscribe. As a small YouTuber, I really appreciate that crap. I have no ambitions of being famous, but we've grown to 250 subs in less than 3 months. We've gained over 1,200 watch hours in less than 3 months, and that shit is awesome to me. And if you have any suggestions or anything you want to see me do, pipe up. Let me know what you think about the base. If you think I should be doing something else with the base, let me know. Drop your opinions. I will listen to them. Unless you're Hells, I will completely ignore your opinion. I am just joking, brother. There we go. Paint the floor up. There we go. Good enough for me. All right, y'all. Much love. Take care of yourselves. Peace.